What I remembered was around 10 or 11 years old. My father had a habit of threatening to get rid of Coco whenever he was angry or irritated. There wasn't one single event, there was just this like cascade of visions that showed up. But it was a pattern that stuck out to me. And that's, I think, why it came up this morning. It would happen anytime that we may have procrastinated on cleaning up the backyard or doing something that we needed to do with her, giving her a bath. Um, it would happen anytime that she was allowed to go run free in the house and she was not supposed to be left upstairs. And let's be real, sometimes it would just happen because of the chaos that children brought to the table, right? This threat in and of itself became this ritual in our home. It was used to establish his sense of control and what I'm sure would say his peace. But what I remember most wasn't the words, it was this atmosphere, the way my body would tense before he would even finish speaking. The moment I could see the red in his face and see the emotions start, the anger start to rise in him. Every bit inside of me would begin to freeze and start to calculate how I could fix whatever had gone wrong, or just how I could quickly get out of the situation as fast as possible so I didn't have to be there. The reality is Coco was not simply a pet. She was my best friend. She was the only person in my life at that time that I ever trusted with my tears, my fears, my secrets. She was the only place that I didn't feel judged for just being me. To have her use as leverage was devastating in a way that I never had the language for as a child. I've now come to realize that it was psychological warfare. It was emotional manipulation. It was abuse. As a matter of fact, that abuse taught me at a very young age that love could be threatened, that safety could be conditional, and that affection was something you could lose if you didn't perform correctly. I responded by becoming quiet, compliant, and hyper aware of my father's emotions at any time.